days ago on the channel, we took a look at Cars, the movie graphic novel. First published in 2011 in the second issue of Cars magazine, we're taking a look at its reprint here in the Cars Comic Treasury, an over 700-page book full of a bunch of old Cars magazine comics, as well as the comic adaptations of the first two movies, released in anticipation of Cars 3 in 2017. And I certainly had some interesting things to say about this comic adaptation. While it's been alright, its biggest downside is the fact that it's trying to condense an entire movie into a measly 48 pages. It's incredibly rushed, constantly skipping over significant scenes or moments of dialogue. The art is, interesting, definitely not my first choice for a Cars comic, and the whole thing comes together to make a pretty interesting, somewhat messy retelling of the iconic first Cars movie. Last time we read through the first half of the book, going up to the tractor tipping scene. We ended here, halfway through, and now it's time to continue. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ty's Cars Book Club. Today, it's time to finish Cars, the movie graphic novel. So, let's see. Will it get any better? Probably not. But let's find out together. We're going to jump right into it here. I think that's all the introduction out of the way. I am super excited to be done with the Cars comic adaptation, though, because that means, starting with the next episode, we get to go through the magazine comics. There's so many here, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages. I think I'm going to be splitting it up into maybe 30 to 50 pages per episode, so there are going to be a lot of episodes dedicated to that, but I'm super excited. I've never read these before. For the record, everything here in Ty's Cars Book Club is my first impression reading, or at least it has been with all the videos about this book. I'm so excited to go through all this stuff. Like, look at this. There's so much fun stuff going on just flipping through. Like, what's this? Why is Vampire Mater back? I am so excited. So many fun little stories. I'm so hyped for this. I can't wait. Anyway, of course, before we get to the treasure, we have to wade through the trash. So let's begin. When we last left off, we had Mater, of course, repairing lightning for tractor tipping. But don't let Frank catch you. Wait, who's Frank? A funny pastime for Mater. I'm going to do all the narration in an impression of the Super Smash Bros. Announcer. A funny pastime for Mater. Luigi. Isabel. No, we're not doing that. Moo. Honk. Froop. Great sound effect, guys. That's funny right there. Your turn, bud. I don't have a horn. Alright, I'll do something. Broom. Meow. Look at that. Right off the bat. On our third panel. Already really bad condensing of movie dialogue. Moo. Ha 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 ha. Moo. Moo. Froop. Froop. But somebody else wakes up. Gasp. Grr. That's Frank. No. No. No, you're kidding. No. No way. Really? Wait. I'm sorry. Okay. The tractor dipping scene, if YouTube views tell me anything, the tractor dipping scene is one of the most popular, famous, well-known scenes from the movie, especially with kids. You know, the target audience. And you condensed it into one panel? No way! This might be the most outrageous thing here. I know that's saying a lot, but honestly, this might be the most significant, like, shortened scene here, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, the Dinoco Daydreams that we covered in part 1 are relegated to just little pieces of a panel, but they're in thought bubbles and you can still kind of understand them. But here, you just cut out one of the most fun, well-loved scenes in the movie. And you resorted to just that. Wow. Oh boy, you gotta admit, that was fun. Pretty sure in the movie, Mater says, I don't care who you are. No, that's when he says it's funny right there. Alright, still. I feel I can really tell what was dialogue they created versus taken from the script. Like this line, for example. You know, you can really tell. Maybe it's just how well I know the movie, but look at this! Lightning and Mater's conversation gets 2 whole pages! That's really nice. That's the kind of pacing we need here to build up our character relationships. Just came at the sacrifice of the entire Frank segment. Well, we better get you back to the impound lot. You know, actually, Sally's gonna let me stay at the motel. I'm not reading that. Best line of the movie. Getting cozy at the cone, is we? No, are you kidding? I don't like her. Hey, look, there's Miss Sally. What? Where? You're in love with Miss Sally. No, I'm not. Yes, you do. No way. Wait. That's not how grammar works. You're in love. No, I'm not. His answer should be, yes, you are. He goes, yes, you do. No way. Wait, you love her? You love her? Will you stop that? Okay, that's a beautiful panel. Guys, I think I already might know what the panel for the thumbnail is going to be. And I don't know if it should be McQueen or Mater. I don't know who's worse. We're going to have it be McQueen. Hold up. Why did we switch languages? What? Wait, hold on. De Ferre Cosa. What? Hold on. Stop everything. Google Translate. Save me from this comic. That's not a thing in the movie, right? I don't remember Mater suddenly switching languages. In the movie, he goes, stop what? And Lightning goes, that backwards driving stuff. You're gonna wreck or something. And Mater... No way. Guys, De Ferre Cosa is Italian for to do what? Mater switches into Italian for one panel. Mater switches into Italian for one panel. What happened here? That's the best thing ever. Look, okay, I could give a pass for having one typo earlier on and calling Mac Knack, okay? I can give that a pass. But Mater just switches into Italian. No way. This isn't real. That backward driving stuff, you're gonna wreck. Shoot, I'm the world's best backwards driver. Just watch this, lover boy. Look out. Watch out. Take it easy. Hold up. No, this... Guys, this keeps getting worse. Not to continue to talk about how to use panel space better, but if you wanted to... look, you don't even see Mater driving backwards other than that. And the movie, he's got this whole big sequence where he goes around and around and around. If you just cut this panel into 3 parts and had 2 of Mater driving backwards and the one of him, like, jumping, like, by the moon and all that, it would be so much better. Here it just looks like he's casually going backwards. It doesn't even look like some sort of stunt thing. And Laney's like, look out, watch out, take it easy. That was incredible. How'd you do that? Rearview mirrors. We'll get you some and I'll teach you. Throughout the entire Cars franchise, Lightning McQueen never receives his rearview mirrors. This means that Mater is a liar and their friendship is built on lies. Maybe I'll use them in my big race. What's so important about this race of yours anyway? The Piston Cup is not just a race. I'll be the first rookie in history to win it. Guys, I just realized something. Do you think Jackson Storm is canonically the first rookie in history to win the Piston Cup? Unless a rookie won it at some point between Cars and Cars 3, in which case there's a 10-year gap there, of course. But Jackson Storm does win the Piston Cup his first season in Cars 3. So I wonder if he canonically is the first one in history. And when I do, we're talking big new sponsors with private helicopters. No more medicated bumper ointment. No more rusty old cars. What's wrong with the rusty old cars? I don't mean you, Mater. Why does he look like a Family Guy character more and more every panel? Okay? What is going on with that chin there, man? You know, he's just like slowly turning into Jay Leno. Hey, buddy. You think maybe one day I get a ride in one of them fancy helicopters? Mater's missing headlight looks so strange there. It just looks like this infinite hole that just stretches on forever. Oh yeah, anything you say. I know that I made a good choice. In what? Oh no, Mater's got big chin syndrome now too. My best friend. See you tomorrow, buddy. McQueen finds out he has a friend. That's not how friendship works. And a house, too. That's not how housing works. That's a motel. Number one. Ah, this is nice. Hey, Stickers, I overheard you talking to Mater. When? Glom. What did you hear? Glom? 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 You can't see right now, but on my lap, I've currently taken my laptop back out. And I'm returning to Google Translate. Just in case. Okay, no, glommed. Glom is not really a word. Okay. So it's just their weird interpretation of McQueen making a weird noise. Glom, what did you hear? Because whenever I'm like, shouldn't it be like gulp? Because whenever this situation happens to me, I always say glom. Whenever I'm embarrassed, whenever I'm stressed, I go glom. Oh, just something about a helicopter ride. Do you mean it? You'll get him a ride? I love how, like, this is needlessly menacing. Do you mean it? Are you going to give him the ride, Lightning McQueen? Montgomery McQueen, tell me right now, are you going to give your friend Tobert Mater II a ride? Are you going to do it? You better do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to make you read this comic a second time. Oh, who knows? I gotta get out here first. You know, Mater trusts you. Look, I'm exhausted. It's kind of been a long day. Okay, good night. Oh, that was a short-lived conversation. McQueen's giant chin returns. The following morning, great. I mean, on the list of things you could easily cut, Fillmore and Sarge arguing over the music in the morning is fine, and I like that we see them waking up here. Have you seen the sheriff? I just need my hem. I thought it was sheriff laughing, then I realized it's Lightning talking. I just need my daily gas ration. Whoa, Lightning seems pretty embarrassed there. Surprised he didn't go glom. I just needed my daily gas ration. Wait for him at Flo's. Now get out of here. Wow. They ditched the McQueen stares at sheriff's butt by accident joke. Absolute classic. I've been trying to get out of here for 3 days. And as you can see, he's kicked over the can, which is not really made a big point of. But if you look subtly, time to clean up the garage, Doc. Doesn't he say clean out in the movie? Yeah, probably up. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's focused on there, but if we could have, like, an inset panel inside showing that he moved the can, that would be nice. Just saying. Oh my gosh! 3 piston cups? I don't even see 3. Are there even 3 in that panel? 1. Can you find the 3 piston cups? 1, 2. Is that another one down there? I'm not sure. Champion for all time. And suddenly McQueen understands. A sign says stay out. Doc, you have 3 piston cups. How could you have... You're the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Wait over at Flo's, like I told you. You gotta show me your tricks, please. I already tried that. I mean, you won the championship 3 times. Look at those trophies. You look. All I see is a bunch of empty cups. Slam. And McQueen's over here making a face like, glom. Once again, great scene. Rushed through at the beginning here. Bottom half is done pretty well. It's almost word for word. But still, like, I'm just saying, a little more space there would have been nice. Some automotive yoga could really lower your RPMs, man. Oh, take a car wash, hippie. Oh, look how happy Sarge look at besties. Look at them. Oh, how wholesome. Yellow, baby. That's your color. You're smoking hot. Guys, you know Doc is a famous race car? Doc? Our Doc? This guy cracks me up. Hey, what are... Boo! Boo! He did what and his cup is missing. Boo! Hey, what are you doing? It's okay, Sheriff. You can trust me, right? Come on, let's take a drive. A drive? Hey, Stickers, you coming or what? We are going the other way. Remember when I said a few minutes ago that it's super obvious to tell what lines they made up for this? That's the best. We are going the other way. So, look at that. How wholesome. They're driving together. I'm shocked, honestly, that their drive isn't just one panel. It's not just this panel with all the exposition crammed into it. No, they give 4 panels, which still isn't that much, but like, the comic needs more of this. Just silent panels where things can happen. Every one of these panels is us spending more time with the characters. And this is a really good use of a montage in a comic. What is this place? Unfortunately, it's not perfect. We don't even see them drive up to the wheel well. Used to be the most popular stop on the Mother Road. How does a Porsche wind up in a place like this? I was an attorney in LA. That was my life, and I never felt happy. That's not her line. So I left California. Just drove, and finally broke down right here. Doc fixed me up. Flo took me in. I never left. Why didn't you go back? I fell in love with this. He drop landing going, oh, Corvette. Which, I mean, is a funny line, but again, another one that's not necessary, I guess. 40 years ago, that interstate down there didn't exist. Want to feel old? That's almost 60 years ago now. Cars came across the country a whole different way. Cars didn't drive on the road to make great time. They drove on it to have a great time. Glad that those lines stayed in pretty much unfazed. Unfortunately, it's all condensed here into one panel, which is fine. You know, that's a whole musical sequence, and it's a beautiful scene. One of the best parts of the movie. But I think it works fine here, condensed as it is. You know, they just kept what Sally said. There's not really much you can add, right? But I would have loved to have seen some of the Radiator Springs cars here like they're in the actual scene. You know, I guess we do see Luigi's and Ramon's, but still. I'm just saying. What happened? The town got bypassed just to save 10 minutes of driving. Also, I'm pretty sure that Luigi's and Ramon's places are swapped. Unless this is a shot from behind the town, in which case then it works. Just save 10 minutes of driving. Later, thanks to the drive. It's kind of nice to slow down every once in a while. See you later. McQueen! If anybody asks you, we were out smashing mailboxes, okay? Oh? A herd of tractors on the run. This, of all scenes, is kept in? Oh, I guess it's only 2 panels. Mater, I wasn't tractor dipping, Sheriff. Come here, tractor. Huh? Doc? Rope. Vroap. This is the worst driving sound effect ever. Vroap. What is that, man? Also, I love how just 90% of this scene's dialogue is off screen. Just gotta rush it as much as possible. Hudson Hornet, the champion. Lightning McQueen's eyes, the worst panel. Doc. You're amazing. Doc, wait. Go away. Go away. Come on, I'm a race car. You're a much older race car, but we are the same. We are not the same. How could a car like you quit at the top of your game? You think I quit? They quit on me. Crash, Hudson Hornet out for season. Right, your big wreck in 54. Oh, yikes. One of the best scenes in the movie, and the art just got real bad. When I finally recovered, they said you're history. They didn't even include half of the dialogue from one of the best scenes in the movie. Great. Don't know what I was expecting at this point. Hey, Doc, I'm not them. Oh, yeah? When's the last time you cared about something except yourself? Just finish that road and get out of here. Daybreak. He's gone? He's done. He must have finished it while we were all sleeping. That's a rough transition. We wouldn't want him to miss that race of his. Good riddance. Red has a speech bubble. And there's nothing in it. Because he doesn't talk. I don't know if they're missing, like, you know, maybe like a ... in there could be used to show, you know, that he's not speaking, but he's sad. So I can't tell if they just forgot to fill in, you know, if they messed up and didn't fill in the speech bubble with, like, maybe, you know, letters to represent him crying, or, you know, like a ... like I said, or something. Or if it's intentionally blank because he doesn't speak. I don't know with this comic at this point. What's wrong with Red? He's just sad because you left town. Lightning, there you are. You're going to miss your race, son. Well, you know, I can't go just yet. I'm not sure these tires can get me all the way to California. Pit stop. Guido and Luigi think of the tires. The writer spells tires wrong. Perfecto. Fillmore takes care of the fuel. So organic fuel is great. I can't believe they spelled tires wrong. Sarge supplies the equipment, Lizzie the souvenirs, and Ramon deals with the final painting. I like how they did this. See, when they do montages, oftentimes it works pretty well. Ladies and gentle cars, the new Lightning McQueen. Kapow! It looks like you've helped everybody in town. Yeah, everybody except one. They fixed their neon, just like in its heyday, right? Okay, that sucks. We could have gotten 3 panels showing the lights off and then on, and then more lights turning on. Like, it's simple, guys. It's simple. So many little fixes. Even just making better space of the panels you already have. Radiator Springs comes back to a new life. What's going on here? Shall we cruise? I'd love to. Lizzie. Oh, Lizzie, the classic man-stealer. Lizzie whisks McQueen away, but Mater comes to the rescue. Thanks, Mater. Sally, is that what I think that is? Toto. Is that the sound effect that Mater makes when he drives away? No, because Mater's over here. Oh, I understand. Toto is the sound a helicopter makes. You know, when you hear a helicopter flying going to-to, 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 to-to. Customers, everybody, and a lot of them. To-to, to-to, vroom. We found McQueen. Oh, good. Kathy Copter still keeps her line. And she has as many panels in this comic as Frank does. It's so weird to have the sound for the helicopter be to. Like, you couldn't have made it chop. Chop is such an iconic sound effect made by helicopters that they're called choppers, guys. We have found McQueen, and there's a tree even in rehab. Will you still race for the Piston Cup? Sally! Oh, look, we have their really poor drawing of Corey Turbowitz back there again. I think that's her. Mac! I'm sorry I lost you, boss. Is that the world's fastest racing machine? Harv, how you doing, buddy? Great, you're everywhere. Radio, TV, the papers. Where are you? I'm in this town called Radiator Springs. You gotta get to Cali pronto. Get out of Radiation Stinks or Dynaco's history. The art just gets worse and worse. Just give me a second here, Harv. Sally, I wish. Thanks for everything. We gotta go. Harv's going crazy. I hope you find what you're looking for. McQueen sadly backs into his trailer, barely looking like McQueen anymore. Doc Hudson, thanks for the call. Huh? You called them? She looks so funny. It's best for everyone, Sally. Best for everyone? Or best for you? See, that's a good panel. That looks like a character, shape-wise, expression-wise, emotion-wise. Solid Sally. That's not. I didn't get to say goodbye to him. I love how Doc standing there after the whole rest of the town leaves is represented as just sad Doc at the bottom of the page. The day of the big race. Hello, race fans, and welcome to the race of the century. There's a crowd of nearly 200,000 cars here at the Los Angeles International Speedway. Hey, King, good luck on your last race. Thanks, I appreciate it. Nice of them to put Dale in there. Come on, chick, let's see the cloud. Show us the thundercloud. You want to know the forecast? 100% chance of thunder. Kachika. Yeah, there's like a discrepancy on if it's Kachiga or Kachika. I think earlier places usually say Chika, but colloquially it's been known as Kachiga instead, because that's just what it sounds more like. Okay, here we go. I'm Speed. Hey, Lightning, you ready? Again, always solid visualization with the thought balloons. Yeah, I'm ready. This is one of the worst looking panels here. Why is the art getting worse? Look at McQueen. Look at the proportions. Mac's door starts there. And the bottom of Mac is there. What is in this space? Why is he so tall? Flash. Thanks for being my pit crew today. Sally. This comic is breaking me, man. Where you been, McQueen? I've been kind of lonely, except for the Dynaco folks. Kachika. Go! Sally. What's the king thinking? Or is that his exhaust? That's his exhaust. Glom. Sally. Ugh. Shoot, as McQueen iconically said in the middle of the race. We're still losing reception, honey. Don't move. 50 laps and the king is still holding a slim lead. That is not a thing in the movie. That does not happen. Red reorganizing the TV. That is strange. They just like. I'd say, oh, maybe it's something from an earlier draft, but is it? Is it a thing from an earlier draft? If this came out like 5 years after the movie, what is that? Also, Sally isn't with them. McQueen has Sally in its mind. That's a little demeaning. McQueen is it now? And it should be on his mind, for the record. A dangerous thing during a race. Squeak! Yeah, remember, guys, if you're ever in a race and you start thinking of Sally from Cars, you're doomed. Famous racing urban legend. Famous. It's me and the old man, fellas. There goes Chick, who, for the record, never has the Thundercloud sticker on him. Just throwing that out there. Kid, you alright? I didn't come all this way to see you quit. Mac, I don't think... Doc? Guys, you're here! It was Doc's idea, man. I knew you needed the crew chief, and Mater didn't get to say goodbye. Goodbye! If you can drive as good as you can fix a road, then you can win this race. Daryl McQueen has got himself a pit crew. And a crew chief, Bob. That is the fabulous Hudson Hornet. All the made-up dialogue is so clunky. In the movie, there's this whole scene where all the announcers are like, hold up, is that the Hudson Hornet? And Daryl's just like, that is him. There he is. Or sorry, I guess there it is. Right over there. McQueen makes a good recovery. What? For the record, we've had one panel, or like 3 panels of racing. Maybe 4. 5. Barely any. Wow, he's good. There's Sally. He's driving like his tail's on fire, but he's still nearly a lap down. Well, what do you think of this? It spins around, but has an ace in the hole. Why is McQueen still it? What happened here? The reverse. Vroom. Huh? It feels like it just suddenly got really poorly translated. Just randomly here. I don't know, but I do hope it can win. McQueen! I taught him that! Ka-chow! He doesn't even say, like, ka-chang or whatever he yells. Or does he say ka-chow at that point? He says it to Chick Hicks Pities. We're beautifully illustrated over here. Look at them. They look like the Minions. Jeez. I don't believe what I'm watching here. McQueen has caught up to the leaders. Yeah, all 2 of them. No, you don't. Doc, I'm flat. Can you get back to the pits? Yeah, I think so. Guido, it's time. Hey, Tiny, you gonna clean his windshield? I love that whenever somebody laughs, it's not ha or heh. It's always ah or eh. Screech! Guido's lesson, how to change tires in a flash. See? This is what we should have been doing the entire comic, guys. Little panels like this showing things that happen. That was the fastest pit stop I've ever seen. We're heading into the final lap. See, the bottom of this page is... That's good. It's taking advantage of the fact that you have a comic. Bash. They didn't have a sound effect there. I just felt that him power sliding needed one. Right to go left. McQueen saved it. He's taking the lead. McQueen is going to win the Piston Cup. You got it, Stickers. I'm not coming in behind you again, old man. Smash. Crash. Gasp. Oh no. Boo. Boo. Huh? Shout out Albert Henke. Glad he and the other RVs made it in there. Actually, wait, were they in the beginning? I don't think so, right? They must be in here somewhere. No, why would I ever think that they were in the opening race? Okay. The king is offside. McQueen realizes that, but doesn't cross the finish line. Screech! It puts in reverse. Why is McQueen still it, guys? I genuinely don't understand. Like, it just feels like there was this... Like, it just got poorly translated from another language then back into English. And whenever they refer to McQueen, they call him it instead of he. And I just... That's such a weird, like, writing error. It's such a weird translation error. Did they switch writers halfway through, and the second writer was like, okay, it's a vehicle, so we're going to call it it. Woohoo! I won, baby! As Chick Hicks was known to say. What are you doing, kid? I think the king should finish his last race. Actually, it's its last race, according to the narrator. You just gave up the piston cup, you know that? This grumpy old race car once told me. Vroom. That's way too big of a sound effect for how slowly he pushes him. It's just an empty cup. Hey, what's going on? Come on, baby! Bring out the piston cup! Can Chick stop saying baby, please? He's not even in the winner's circle. Oh, now he is. Ka-chicka! Clong! Boo! Hiss! Go home. Hey, what's wrong with everybody? I want a piston cup! Ow! Smack. Oh, no. Whoa, hey. Hey. Queen's got the king's girl over there. Whoa there. You made us proud. Congrats on the loss, bucko. You got a lot of stuff, kid. Thanks, Doc. Lightning, how'd you like to become the new face of Dinoco? Thank you, Mr. Tex, but I think I'm going to stick with the rest of these guys. I respect that. If there's ever anything I can do for you... Actually, there is one... No, you're kidding me. No. No. Did they reuse a panel? No. Okay. But those are very close. Okay. Actually, there is one thing. 2 days later... Did we know in the movie it's 2 days later? Guys, write that down. Deep Cars lore unlocked. Woohoo! Look at me! I'm flying! Huh? A real Ferrari in my store. Lightning McQueen told me this was the best place in the world to get tires. Ka-chow. Just passing through. I thought I'd stop and stay a while. I hear this place is back on the map. It is? Yeah, some hotshot pissing up race car setting up his big racing headquarters here. I really missed you, Sally. McQueen and Sally, park beneath the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-T. It's my best friend. What are you gonna do? Last one to Flo's buys? Why don't we just take a drive? Nah, yeah, ka-chow. The road is wonderful. It goes up and down among many bends. What matters not the destination, but the journey itself. The end. Well, that was one of the adaptations of Cars I've ever read. Yep. Not the best. Certainly not the best. Probably not the worst. But the way it skips around and goes way too fast, I'd honestly say the Cars 2 adaptation is stronger. Partially because it just has more space to work with. Cars 2 also has a more complicated plot and does a pretty okay job at pulling it off. But here, everything's just so rushed. They just do not have the space to pull it off. And it's honestly just... It's disappointing. It really is. Honestly. I wish this could have been better. But oh well. As an adaptation, I'm going to give this a prestigious... 4 out of 10. I think I'm going to drop this rating system in future episodes. Here are the credits. Shout out to all these people for making this work. This is interesting. If you look at the names, not to make assumptions, but these are all Italian names. So I wonder if this was made for Italy first. Because remember, there is one line where Mater starts speaking Italian randomly. So I wonder if this was originally written in Italian then translated back, which would also explain the rocky translation narration towards the end. Interesting. But there you have it, guys. A full look at the Cars movie graphic novel and the many wild ups and downs of it. Next time, we'll start taking a look at the Cars magazine comics, and I honestly cannot wait. There's going to be some pretty fun stuff in here. Is that Dexter Hoover hanging out with Lizzie? I can't wait. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Glom!